is October 15th. I'm on my way to the ocean. Today I'm supposed to receive my ballot in the mail, which I'm excited to vote. I want to try to find a ballot box in this town. I don't know. I'm so nervous about voting at all, which is horrible to say in America. That's where we're at right now. Anyway, I'm noticing that I'm not getting as angry over things. Like, I made an I am video the other day, and I had, because I'm adding music, and I have to add ocean because it was a windy day, and I couldn't use the sounds there because it was too loud. So anyway, so I had to add a bunch of stuff to it, and I'm new. I've not done this, so I'm just learning how to do it. But I added video, and I added ocean, and I got it all ready. I, talked, and I had to cut stuff out because of the Doggos. And when I went to upload it to YouTube, it was gone. And I did not get upset. I mean, I got a little. I went down to my son, and I was like, yeah, this just happened, But I didn't get really angry, which is progress. And I figured out what happened, which is to progress. I have a hard drive, and I'm saving all my art to my hard drive, an external hard drive. And apparently I can't, if I save an ocean sound to my external hard drive, I have to move it back to my computer before I can use it. I can't take it right off the external hard drive and put it into the video editor, which is okay, whatever. But anyway, so I figured it out, and I didn't get angry, so I was happy about that. That made me feel pretty good. It's progress, So I finally started getting my unemployment, which too helps a lot because it gives me some time to, I don't know, figure stuff out. I know that I cannot go back to the kind of work I was doing before. So that much I know. And benefits, retirement, which I don't have any of. Retirement, it's gone. But benefits, okay, what benefits? I'm trying to figure out the benefits of working 40 to 50 hours a week at a job that you hate, where everybody's miserable, for a retirement that you may never see because you're mentally miserable, which I believe causes sicknesses. So it confuses me to see what kind of benefits you're actually getting, because even when you retire, think about living the majority of your life miserable for 10 years. Does that make any sense? It's confusing. When you live 85 years. Okay, so 65 years of misery, because, pretty close. Anyway, and then for 20 years, it doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, so that's that. Although here I am 56. But I think, okay, so I'm 56. So for me, I'm here. This is what I'm doing. I'm cool. But that is why I am trying to do better for my son. I don't want him to have to work for, let's see, I started working when I was 12, essentially. I started cleaning houses and stuff. But, damn near 40 years of my life, I have worked in things that I wasn't happy doing. And it's just crazy. And I'm at 56, and now I'm like, okay, well, now I have to market myself. I want to make I am making I am videos. I am making positive affirmation videos. And I think my voice, when I'm doing them, is soothing. So that's cool. Especially when I'm tired at night. But I need to market myself. So, yeah. And I want to sell my garbage artwork. It's not really garbage though, because once I paint it and sculpt it and put it together, it no longer even resembles the garbage that it was. So I'm not one of those garbage sculptors that keep the garbage looking like garbage. I told somebody one time, when we first moved here, the people that we bought the house from, I was telling them that I made things out of recycled, like soda cans. And I showed him a picture of my work. It was a peacock. And the husband's like, I don't see I don't see the cans in that. And that's because I use modeling paste and I paint them. But it was kind of funny. So anyway, I don't know. I'm feeling better. Like I said, I feel like there's a chance for me to do this. I sent Rachel Maddow an email yesterday that'll probably not get read, but who knows? And I want to send one to Anderson Cooper. I really like Anderson Cooper. I like Rachel Maddow too. I like them all. I like Joy. I like, I know my son. Well, yeah, they are making money off of the situation right now, but I'm trying to too. So I can't, it's not fair for me to judge for that. And I think that bringing light to what's going on is really, really important. So I know, they're doing that too. Although people on like YouTube and things like that are as well, but they're making money too. So I don't know. My son just thinks that they're all making too much money off of it. And I think so too. That's it. We still buy shit off of Amazon. And he made, $13 billion in one day. So, but the rest of us are like, oh, yes. we just went further in debt. It's okay. It's okay. Shit, I was finally out of debt, but it's okay. Anyway, so it's a beautiful day today. I'm going to go all the way to Shore Acres because Rylan is not with me, clearly, or I wouldn't be talking to myself or the video. So I haven't been to Shore Acres in a couple of weeks, and I got a new tripod. It's only like $20 because I don't have a lot of money. I'm going too fast. But I got a new tripod so I can take shots from better angles or different angles. I don't know. I'm learning all this. If you happen to be someone who's watching these and there's anything like the sound or anything like that in these videos that is off, drop me a line because I have nerve damage in my left ear and I can't hear very well out of my right ear. So I'm kind of like can't hear very well, and hearing aids are super expensive. So I don't think I'm really good on the sound of it. And my son, everything sounds good to him. I feel like I sound, so he's too accepting of just everything pretty much. Well, that's not true. He's not accepting of what's going on in our world right now. But he's accepting of me. So he's a really good kid. But anyway, if you're listening to these and anything ever sounds funky, just drop me a line because I can't hear it very well, and plus I'm new and learning, so that's hence adding music. I really like that I'm adding music, but I wish don't say I wish, I am working toward buying Rylan, there's this, I can't think of what it's called. It's like a round metal drum thing that he wants to learn to play. So I thought it would be cool to add it to these videos. We're working towards a drone as well so that we can take shots of the ocean from above, which would be really cool. A lot of stuff, like even right here would be really cool. There's a bunch of shipping stuff here. Bunch of boats where I'm at right now. I'm in Charleston. So going over the bridge. Anyway, I don't know, this election, I'm really worried. I don't think our country can take another 4 years of Donald Trump. The thing about it is I'm really worried because there's so many, and that's the thing. He's bringing out the fringe of people who do not want a government, like at all, except for him. He's bringing out so many different people who are coming to the surface right now. because there's his cult, the people that just are completely like, he can do anything, he can do no wrong. So there's his cult. And then there's the people that don't want any government at all, including him, but they see this as an opportunity. And so they are coming out as well, because there's so much chaos and so much dysfunction that all these people, like even Russia and China, I think it's funny, the other day they're like, yeah, Russia and China are messing with our elections. They don't have to. All they have to do is whisper in Donald Trump's ear. So except for right now, because we got COVID, which he's blaming on them, even though he knew that it was there, and he knew that it was here, and he chose to not panic people, as he puts it. But in reality, there's a difference between not panicking people and saying we've got this under control, and saying that it's a hoax, that it's not real, that the Democrats are making it up. That's a little bit different than not panicking people. So what he did was not cool. Oh, there's a dead raccoon. Oh, poor baby. Oh, he probably didn't feel a thing. That's horrible. Oh my gosh, speaking of, and this is totally off the subject, but yesterday when we were at Walmart, there was a man who, I'm assuming it was a guy, he was passed out in the parking lot by the grass in the sun. In the sun. It was only, I guess it was only like 64, but the sun was beating right down on him, and I was warm. Then he was wearing all black, long sleeve, black, like black Levi's and a black long sleeve shirt, and he was just laying there by the grass on the cement, and he had 2 doggos with him in the sun, and it was so heartbreaking because I really, really wanted to help him, and I felt safe doing nothing. I did not feel safe trying, like I wanted to give the dogs water, and my son got upset because he was afraid for me. And I didn't want to call the police, and I didn't want to call an ambulance. It's like I felt so helpless, and I don't know. My son was thinking the dogs might be guard dogs and they might hurt me. And then I don't know. The guy could be suffering, PTSD, and he could have come to, and he could have beat the poo-jujus out of me. I'm not a very big woman, but it just was so heartbreaking to me that this is, and I know it's all over. My son, I don't know where I've been the past however many years. I've been working. And I did not see this. He said it was in Helena too. And I don't remember seeing stuff like that. And it's because I went to work, and then I got home, and then I cooked dinner, and then I worked. I worked from home, or I went to a waitressing job, or, so I didn't see it. I didn't realize it was that bad. Oh, of course, here it's more prevalent because I'm on the coast, and so the temperature's more consistent and more mild than it was in Montana, clearly. But I just wish there was something I could have done. And it's horrible. I mean, the man, but especially the doggos. It was the doggos that really got me, because they were just sitting there, like, in the sun, and it was warm, and there was no water, and there was no food, and he was wearing all black, and it was okay. So I'm going to forget about that, because there was nothing I could do, and I really wanted to go back with water, but that really upset Rylan. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'll worry about my own house here. So I hope no one's behind me, because I just took a sip of coffee, and I'm driving really slow. I like driving here on the weekdays because there's not like a lot of people, so I can just drive slow. I don't have to feel like someone's on my tail, and I have to go the speed limit of, it's a little bit curvy, although I am going the speed limit, but I just don't like worrying about other drivers. I think if it wasn't for other drivers, I wouldn't mind driving. I hate driving, and it's just because I don't trust people. People are angry, man. It's just... well, that's what I'm trying to do. People are angry. Rightfully so. But if we all just keep being more angry and more angry, it's not going to fix anything. We need to start just letting go of the anger and trying to see the positive, you know? I know that's such a cliche. I know it's a cliche. But I've lived my life angry. I'm 56 years old, and I have lived my life angry. So I can say this. I can say this. I'm allowed to say, although anyone is allowed to say, my son pointed out to me yesterday, we were going for a walk, and I saw a woman in a car who probably, from her face, I would say she probably weighed somewhere around 300 pounds. And I was commenting that she probably wasn't happy. And my reasoning for this was because it would be difficult, not because of anything aesthetically with the looks. It's the health part of the looks, of being that weight, was what I was... oh no, that was just a twig. I thought it was another raccoon. Anyway, but he said, and I said, what kind of a quality life can you live when you're that size? And he said, well, whose quality, Mom? Your quality? How do you know your quality and her quality are the same qualities? How do you know she wants to live a long life? Especially the way our world is. And I was just like, well, he shut me right down, didn't he? So, and he was right. He was right. You do not know what is in other people's minds. That said, I still don't think oh, Bambi. Oh, what a little cutie. I guess I better slow my ass down. Okay, I'm at Shore Acres anyway. So I am going to, I don't know. I'm trying not to babble on these things. So if anybody makes it through to the end, I'm working on it. If not, I can look at this someday in my life and be like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, my mom hates that word. It's so funny. Fuck is just a word. People are just funny. Anyway, I'm at Shore Acres. Yay, there's a bird. I hope I can use the bathroom this time. Last time the lady got all mad at me. All right, ciao.